Welcome back, my channel Old Cryptocoin, a new video where history meets hidden treasure. And today we're diving into the fascinating world of United States coin, collected with a special focus on three iconic Liberty $quarter coins. These coins are not just pieces of metal. They are symbols of America's journey, artistry, and economic evolution. From early designs that reflect a young nation's identity to later coins that became collector favorites, each Liberty Quarter has a unique story to tell. And if you're lucky, one of these coins could be sitting in your collection right now, potentially worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Let's begin with the first coin, the seated Liberty Quarter, introduced in 1838. This coin represents one of the earliest and most elegant designs in American coinage. On the obverse, you'll see Lady Liberty seated gracefully on a rock, holding a shield that represents protection and unity, and a Liberty pole topped with a cap, symbolizing freedom. This design reflects the ideals of a young and growing nation striving for stability and strength. The reverse features a majestic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing readiness for war and desire for peace. The seated Liberty Quarter was minted until 1891, and throughout its production, several variations were introduced, including arrows at the date to indicate weight changes. Some of the most valuable examples come from the Carson City Mint, especially coins like the 1870 cc and 1871 cc, which are extremely rare today. Collectors prize these coins not only for their rarity, but also for their historical significance. High-grade examples can sell for tens of thousands of dollars, making them a true treasure for anyone lucky enough to own one. Moving on to the second coin, we have the Barber Quarter, minted from 1892 to 1916. Designed by Charles E. Barber, this coin marked a shift toward a more classical and conservative artistic style. The obverse features a detailed portrait of Liberty wearing a laurel wreath, symbolizing victory and honor. The reverse showcases a heraldic eagle similar to the Great Seal of the United States, holding arrows and an olive branch. While Barber quarters were produced in large numbers, certain dates and mint marks are incredibly rare and valuable. One of the most famous is the 1901 S. Barber Quarter, which had a very low mintage and is now considered one of the key dates in the series. Finding one in excellent condition is extremely difficult, and collectors are willing to pay thousands of dollars for a high-grade example. The Barber Quarter represents a time of industrial growth and change in America, and its design reflects the nation's desire for tradition and stability during that era. Now, let's explore the third coin, the Standing Liberty Quarter, introduced in 1916 and minted until 1930. This coin is widely regarded as one of the most beautiful coins ever produced by the United States Mint. Designed by Herman A. McNeil, the obverse features a full-length figure of Liberty standing confidently between two pillars, holding a shield in one hand and an olive branch in the other. This powerful image symbolizes both protection and peace, capturing the spirit of a nation entering a new era. The reverse displays a soaring eagle in flight, representing freedom and strength. The Standing Liberty Quarter underwent a design modification in 1917, where Liberty's figure was slightly altered for modesty, creating two distinct types that collectors often seek. One of the rarest and most valuable coins in this series is the 1916 Standing Liberty Quarter, which had an extremely low mintage. Even in worn condition, this coin can be worth thousands of dollars, while uncirculated examples can reach astonishing prices at auctions. Another challenge with this series is that the date often wears off quickly, making well-preserved coins even more valuable. When we look at these three Liberty Quarters together, the seated Liberty, Barber, and Standing Liberty, we can see a clear evolution in design and symbolism. Each coin reflects the values and artistic trends of its time, from the classical elegance of the seated Liberty to the bold and dynamic imagery of the Standing Liberty design. These coins are more than just currency. They are miniature works of art that capture the essence of American history. For collectors, understanding the value of these coins involves more than just knowing their age. Condition, rarity, and demand all play a crucial role. Coins that are well-preserved with sharp details and original luster are significantly more valuable than those that are heavily worn. Professional grading services can help determine a coin's condition and authenticate its origin, which is especially important for rare and high-value pieces. Another important factor is mint marks. Coins minted in locations like Carson City or San Francisco often have lower mintages, making them more desirable to collectors. Always check for small letters like CC, S, or D on your coins, as these can greatly impact their value. Additionally, keep an eye out for errors such as double strikes or off-center designs, which can turn an ordinary coin into a rare collectible. Coin collecting is not just about making money. It's about connecting with history. Each Liberty Quarter tells a story of the time in which it was created, from the challenges of a growing nation to the artistic achievements of skilled designers. Holding one of these coins is like holding a piece of the past, a tangible link to the people and events that shaped the United States. So next time you come across an old quarter, don't just spend it. Take a closer look. You might be holding a hidden treasure that could be worth far more than its face value. Start building your collection. Learn about different coin series, and enjoy the thrill of discovery that comes with this fascinating hobby. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content about rare coins and hidden treasures. Let us know in the comments which Liberty Quarter is your favorite, and whether you've ever found a valuable coin in your collection. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Step 1, the story of the 1993 D Liberty Quarter Dollar begins as a quiet chapter in the long and fascinating journey of American coinage, where even the most common coins can carry deep meaning, historical relevance, and hidden collectible potential. At first glance, the 1993 D Washington Quarter might appear to be just another everyday coin, something that passes from hand to hand without much thought. But when we slow down and truly examine it, we begin to uncover a rich narrative that connects this small piece of metal to the broader story of the United States, its values, and its craftsmanship. Minted in 1993 at the Denver Mint, the D Mint mark proudly identifies its origin, reminding us of the network of U.S. mints that have worked tirelessly to produce coins for circulation across the nation. On the obverse side of the 1993 D Quarter, we find the iconic portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States, a symbol of leadership, independence, and the birth of a nation. This design, originally introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth, has become one of the most recognizable images in American currency. The word liberty arches above Washington's head, serving as a constant reminder of the foundational principle upon which the country was built. Just beside the portrait, the phrase "In God We Trust" is inscribed, reflecting the cultural and historical values embedded into the nation's identity. The year 1993 appears clearly, marking the coin as a product of a time when America was navigating a rapidly changing world, influenced by technological advancements and shifting global dynamics. Turning the coin over, the reverse design features a majestic bald eagle, wings spread wide, clutching arrows in an olive branch. This powerful imagery symbolizes both strength and peace, a dual message that has been central to the United States identity for generations. Above the eagle, the words United States of America are prominently displayed, while below, the denomination quarter dollar is clearly written. The motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one, sits just above the eagle, emphasizing unity among diversity. This design, created by John Flanagan, remained unchanged for decades until the introduction of the State Quarters program in 1999, making it 1993. D Quarter one of the last issues before a major transformation in U.S. coinage design. In terms of composition, the 1993 D Quarter is made of a copper-nickel clad structure, consisting of a pure copper core sandwiched between outer layers of copper and nickel. This composition was introduced in 1965 as a response to rising silver prices, replacing the earlier 90% silver coins. While this means in 1993, D Quarter does not contain precious metal value, it remains significant in the world of numismatics due to its design, condition, and potential for rare minting errors. Its standard weight is 5.67 grams, and it has a reeded edge, features that are consistent with modern U.S. quarters. The mintage of the 1993 D Quarter reached into the hundreds of millions, making it a very common coin in circulation. However, in the world of coin collecting, rarity is not the only factor that determines value. Condition plays an equally important role. Coins that have been well preserved, showing little to no signs of wear, are far more desirable than those that have been heavily circulated. A 1993 D Quarter in mint state condition, especially one graded MS-65 or higher, can attract attention from collectors who seek high-quality examples for their collections. One of the most exciting aspects of collecting the 1993 D quarter lies in the possibility of discovering mint errors. These errors can transform an otherwise ordinary coin into a highly sought-after collectible. Examples of such errors include off-center strikes, where the design is not properly aligned, double die errors, where the design appears duplicated, and clip planchets, where a portion of the coin is missing due to a mistake during the cutting process. While these errors are rare, they add an element of treasure hunting to the hobby, encouraging collectors to carefully examine each coin they encounter. Another feature that advanced collectors often look for is strike quality, particularly the sharpness of details on the coin. For Washington quarters, this can include the clarity of Washington's hair and the definition of the eagle's feathers on the reverse. Coins with exceptional detail are considered more desirable, as they reflect a higher quality strike during the minting process. These subtle differences can significantly impact a coin's value and appeal. The historical context of 1993 also adds depth to the story of this coin. During this time, the United States was experiencing economic growth and technological innovation, with the rise of personal computers and the early stages of the Internet revolution. Coins minted during this period serve as small, tangible reminders of that era, connecting us to a time of transition and progress. Each 1993 D quarter carries with it a silent witness to the countless transactions and moments it has been part of over the years. For beginner collectors, the 1993 D quarter is an excellent entry point into the hobby. Its availability makes it easy to obtain, while its design and features provide valuable learning opportunities. By studying this coin, beginners can gain an understanding of key numismatic concepts such as mint marks, grading, composition, and error identification. It also helps develop attention to detail, a skill that is essential for identifying higher-value coins. For more experienced collectors, the challenge lies in finding the best possible examples of the 1993 D quarter. This might involve searching through rolls of coins, visiting coin shops, or attending coin shows in search of high-grade specimens or rare errors. The pursuit of perfection, even within a common coin, adds a layer of excitement and satisfaction to the hobby. The coin market itself is dynamic, influenced by factors such as demand, condition, and collector interest. While the 1993 D quarter may not command high prices, in most cases, exceptional examples can still hold value. Collectors often buy, sell, and trade coins through various platforms, including online marketplaces and numismatic events. These interactions help sustain the hobby and create opportunities for learning and discovery. Coin collecting is more than just a hobby. It is a journey through history, art, and culture. Each coin tells a story, and Step 2, the story of the 1995 P. Liberty Quarter Dollar, begins as part of a much larger journey in American coinage, one that reflects both the artistic heritage and the everyday economic life of the United States. At first glance, the 1995 quarter might seem like just another coin that passes through countless hands without notice. But when you take a closer look, you begin to uncover a fascinating narrative filled with history, symbolism, and hidden value. Minted in 1995 at the Philadelphia Mint, this quarter carries the P Mint mark, identifying its origin and connecting it to one of the most historic minting facilities in the country. The Philadelphia Mint has been producing coins since the late 18th century, and by 1995, it had become a central hub for circulating coinage across the nation. The 1995 P quarter belongs to the long-running Washington Quarter series, which was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. On the obverse side of the coin, we see the familiar left-facing portrait of President George Washington. His image is strong and dignified, symbolizing leadership, unity, and the foundational principles upon which the United States was built. The word liberty appears prominently above his head, reminding us of the core value that defines the nation. Just beside his portrait, the phrase, "In God We Trust," is inscribed, reflecting the cultural and historical identity embedded in American currency. Beneath the portrait, the year 1995 marks the coin's place in time, a moment during the late 20th century when the United States was experiencing rapid technological advancement and global influence. Turning the coin over, the reverse design reveals the iconic eagle with outstretched wings. This powerful symbol represents strength, freedom, and vigilance. The eagle stands perched on a bundle of arrows, signifying readiness to defend the nation, while olive branches below represent peace. Surrounding the central image are the inscriptions United States of America and quarter dollar, clearly identifying the coin's origin and denomination. This design, created by John Flanagan, remained consistent for decades, making it one of the most recognizable coin designs in American history. By 1995, it had already been in use for over 60 years, a testament to its timeless appeal. The composition of the 1995 P quarter reflects a significant shift in U.S. coinage history. Prior to 1965, quarters were made of 90% silver, giving them intrinsic metal value. However, due to rising silver prices, the composition was changed to a clad structure. The 1995 quarter is made of a copper core with outer layers of copper-nickel alloy. This gives the coin its distinctive appearance and durability, while keeping production costs manageable. Although it lacks the silver content of earlier quarters, it remains highly collectible, especially in higher grades or unique conditions. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 1995 P quarter is its potential for minting errors and varieties. While the majority of these coins were produced with precision, occasional errors occurred during the minting process. These errors can include off-center strikes, double dies, die cracks, or clip planchets. Such variations can significantly increase a coin's value, turning an ordinary quarter into a prized collectible. For many coin enthusiasts, the excitement lies in searching through everyday change in hopes of discovering one of these rare anomalies. The mintage of the 1995 P quarter reached hundreds of millions, making it a common coin in circulation. However, this widespread availability does not diminish its importance. Instead, it highlights the role of coins as everyday tools of commerce. Each 1995 quarter has traveled through countless transactions, from grocery stores to vending machines, carrying with it a silent history of its journey. For collectors, even a common coin can hold sentimental value or serve as an essential piece in completing a collection. Grading plays a crucial role in determining the value of a 1995 P quarter. Coins are evaluated on a scale from poor P1 to mint state MS70, with higher grades indicating better preservation. A circulated 1995 quarter may only be worth its face value, but coin in uncirculated condition, especially one graded MS65 or higher, can be significantly more valuable. Collectors often seek coins with strong luster, sharp details, and minimal marks. Professional grading services provide authentication and grading, adding credibility and confidence for buyers and sellers alike. Storage and preservation are essential for maintaining a coin's condition over time. Exposure to air, moisture, and handling can cause damage, reducing a coin's value. Collectors often use coin holders, albums, or protective cases to safeguard their collections. Even a common coin like the 1995 P quarter can benefit from proper storage, especially if it is in high-grade condition or part of a complete set. The historical context of 1995 adds another layer of significance to this coin. During this time, the United States was experiencing economic growth and technological innovation. The internet was beginning to reshape communication and commerce, marking the early stages of the digital age. Coins minted during this period serve as tangible reminders of a transformative era, connecting us to a time of rapid change and progress. For beginner collectors, the 1995 P quarter is an excellent starting point. It is easy to find, affordable, and rich in educational value. By studying this coin, new collectors can learn about mint marks, design elements, and grading standards. It also provides an opportunity to develop the skills needed to identify higher quality specimens and potential errors. As collectors gain experience, they often develop a deeper appreciation for the artistry and history behind each coin. Advanced collectors may focus on finding exceptional examples of the 1995 P quarter, such as those with strong strikes and full details. Coins with minimal imperfections and high grades are more difficult to find and can command higher prices in the market. The pursuit of these top-quality coins adds an element of challenge and excitement to the hobby. The market for coins like the 1995 P quarter is influenced by factors such as demand, condition, and rarity. While it may not reach the high values of rare or historic coins, it still holds a place in the broader numismatic market. Collectors often buy, sell, and trade coins through dealers, online platforms. Step last, the story of the 1997 P Liberty quarter dollar begins with a simple question. How can a small, everyday coin hold so much history, meaning, and hidden value? At first glance, the 1997 quarter may seem like nothing more than loose change in your pocket, something you might spend without a second thought. But when you take a closer look, you begin to uncover a deeper story, one that connects art, history, economics, and the everyday lives of millions of Americans. Minted in 1997 at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin carries a P Mint mark, a detail that distinguishes it from coins produced in other mints like Denver or San Francisco. This small letter tells collectors exactly where the coin was born, adding an important layer of identity to what might otherwise seem like an ordinary piece of currency. The design of the 1997 P quarter belongs to the long-running Washington Quarter Series, which was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. On the obverse side of the coin, we see the familiar profile of President George Washington. Facing left, his image is calm, dignified, and instantly recognizable. Above his head is the word Liberty, a powerful symbol that has appeared on American coinage since the nation's earliest days. To the left of Washington's portrait is the phrase, "In God We Trust," reflecting the cultural and historical values embedded in U.S. currency. And below, clearly marked, is the year 1997, representing the moment in time when this coin entered circulation. The small P Mint mark can be found near the date, confirming its origin in Philadelphia. Turning the coin over to the reverse side, we find an eagle with outstretched wings, a design that represents strength, freedom, and national pride. The eagle stands proudly at the center, surrounded by the inscriptions United States of America and quarter dollar. Below the eagle are olive branches, symbolizing peace, while the overall design reflects a sense of unity and resilience. This reverse design remained consistent for decades, making the 1997 quarter part of a long tradition just before a major change in U.S. coinage history, the introduction of the 50 state quarters program in 1999. This makes the 1997 P quarter one of the final coins in the classic Washington quarter design era, adding an extra layer of historical significance. The composition of the 1997 P quarter is clad, meaning it is made from a combination of metals rather than pure silver. Specifically, it consists of a copper core sandwiched between outer layers of copper-nickel alloy. This composition has been standard since 1965, when rising silver prices made it impractical to continue using silver in everyday coinage. While this means the 1997 quarter does not have intrinsic silver value, it still holds collectible interest, particularly in higher grades or with unique characteristics. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 1997 P quarter is the possibility of minting errors. Errors are what often turn common coins into rare treasures. These can include off-center strikes, double die errors, clipped planchets, or even coins struck on the wrong type of metal. While such errors are rare, they are highly valued by collectors. Imagine finding a coin in your pocket that turns out to be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars simply because of a small mistake made during the minting process. This possibility adds excitement to coin collecting and encourages people to examine their change more closely. The mintage of the 1997 P quarter was quite large, with hundreds of millions of coins produced. This makes it a common coin, widely circulated across the United States. However, even common coins can hold value depending on their condition. Coins that have been preserved in uncirculated condition, meaning they show little to no signs of wear, can be significantly more valuable than those that have been heavily used. Collectors often seek out these pristine examples to add to their collections. Grading plays a crucial role in determining the value of a 1997 P quarter. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better condition. A coin graded MS 65 or higher is considered to be in excellent condition, with strong luster and minimal imperfections. At the very top of the scale, an MS 70 coin is considered perfect, though such examples are extremely rare. Professional grading services evaluate coins based on factors like strike quality, surface preservation, and overall appearance. For collectors, achieving a high-grade coin can be both a challenge and a reward. Another important factor for collectors is the concept of eye appeal. This refers to how visually attractive a coin is, taking into account its luster, toning, and overall presentation. A coin with beautiful natural toning or strong, reflective surfaces can be more desirable, even if it is not the rarest example. The 1997 P quarter, when found in exceptional condition, can display impressive eye appeal, making it a standout piece in a collection. The historical context of 1997 adds another layer of interest to this coin. During this time, the United States was experiencing economic growth and technological advancement. The internet was becoming more widespread, changing the way people communicated and conducted business. Coins minted during this period serve as tangible reminders of a world on the brink of digital transformation. Despite these changes, physical currency remained an essential part of everyday life, and coins like the 1997 P quarter played a key role in daily transactions. For beginner collectors, the 1997 P quarter is an excellent entry point into the world of numismatics. It is easy to find, affordable, and rich in history. By studying this coin, beginners can learn about important concepts such as mint marks, design elements, and grading. It also provides an opportunity to develop observational skills, which are essential for identifying valuable coins. Advanced collectors, on the other hand, may focus on finding the highest quality examples or searching for rare errors and varieties. They may also be interested in completing a full set of Washington quarters, which includes coins from multiple decades and mint locations. The 1997 P quarter plays an important role in such collections, representing the final years before the introduction of the State Quarter series.